repair all my stuff because that spider lady messed me up. Hello and welcome to our random Sunday stream. We decided to do a little V-rising.
Yep.
Hold on just a second.
Suck some blood. A whole bunch of sucking going on.
It looks like OBS might be open twice for me.
What? Oh.
There we go. It's fixed. But I gotta fix all of my gear because my gear's all busted.
Okay. I'm gonna grab Ed. And I'm gonna go
Cotton, iron, and wool. That's gonna need a whole bunch of other crap that's really expensive.
So we just spent time attempting the fight with the Spider Queen. That didn't go well.
Okay, we got plenty of iron. And the cotton and the, what was it? Wool is, oh, hey, John. Yes, all of the sucks. And boy, did we suck. We sucked so bad, you guys. Okay.
I'm going to go take a look at this other place.
Wool thread.
Over there.
And then what was it? Cotton yarn.
Cotton yarn.
Oh, we might not have enough cotton yarn. Is that all the cotton yarn we have?
Yep, we need to get more cotton. Get some cotton. So, today we're going to be streaming our current gameplay. So this is about where we're at. It's a food that needs slashing.
Garbage.
I'm going to have to get some blood here soon.
Absolute garbage.
Am I going the right way?
Okay, I need reinforced planks and gem dust to do that. All right. Gem dust is downstairs.
That is right, Howard. I don't want to see them bots. I took a wrong turn. Look, more slashing. Wow.
Did I have mine set up for? That's a good question. Hold on momentarily. Let me double check. Yes, I have it set up for subscribers. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know that it seems a little, I don't know, bothersome or whatever,
It's
but
anti-bot.
it is anti-bot. We are.
Okay.
What was I looking for? Gem dust. That's what I was looking for. Gem dust is over here.
Gem dust.
Gems are over here in this box. Gem dust and reinforced planks are over by the sawmill.
Okay, across the bridge.
Not gonna worry about that. That's looking pretty decent. So I need glass and scourge stones, and I don't think we have much of that either.
All right, have some fun.
Okay, we got glass, and I don't. Oh, there's scourge stones.
Gotta save the other guy.
Wait, that's not where glass
Getting me
goes.
some brute. Let's kick up the volume a bit.
Put the glass back, the reinforced stuff, and the thing. I gotta get more yarn.
Dangerous.
So for those of you who've never watched anything about V-Rising, you're a vampire who's trying to reestablish an empire. So we've built a castle. We've explored a lot of the map. We were up here. I think we were right there in the spider cave. And let me tell you, when they say spider cave, they mean
Ain't joking.
they mean spider cave. And we have to kill different bosses. So there's a list of bosses that we've already killed. We started out with Alpha Wolf, and he gave us the ability to transform into a wolf. And then we went down the list of the other bosses. They give you usually a power, and sometimes they give you something like this lady gave us the tannery so we can make leather and some other bits and bobs. This guy gave us the woodworking bench so we could make crossbows and sculpted wood and fishing rod and stuff like that. And each boss, as you can see, gives you different stuff. Some of it is really important. Like, for example, this lady gives you the vampire waygate so that you can have one in your base, and we have one right here. And the waygates are how you fast travel around the world. So there are... this is a world waygate. It's green. So this is just out in the world and you can teleport from there. We've set it up so that we can actually teleport with resources because it was a real pain in the butt not to be able to do that. These blue ones are the ones that we've put up. So we have a castle over here with a waygate. We're still working on constructing this castle. This was our first castle down here. This is where I am. And that's our waygate. And the little horseshoes are horses because you can get horses that you can ride. I don't particularly like riding the horses. I think they're more trouble than they're worth. They do make you go pretty fast, but they really like to get shot out from under you, and then you have to go save them, and it's a big deal. And
Which they just watched on my stream.
Hey, Charles. So I need to get thread. So that's another thing. So all of these different highlighted areas are like POIs. They're points of interest. And you cannot build at a point of interest. So this does not have a point of interest. So you would be able to build here or say here or something like that. But these ones will tell you what it is. This one happens to be a cotton farm. And it'll tell you the important loot. So you can get cotton, sunflowers, and wool thread from there. So if I wanted to get cotton thread so that I can repair the rest of my gear, I need cotton. Now I do have a garden that actually has cotton growing in it already. So I'm going to equip my sword with one, and then I'm going to start slashing all of the flowers.
Okay. I am on a hunt for silver. And apparently getting my horse back. They dropped my horse off in there. That's just some shit.
Okay, I think I've harvested everything. All of these little round things are things that I've planted. You can get seeds as loot sometimes. And so...
My horse?
This has no floor, so it has no ceiling. The way that the building works is that you can press B to activate building mode, and then you have to put down a castle heart. I will show you the castle heart in just a second. It is upstairs. I'm going to turn it into my wolf form because it moves faster. I have a fancy wolf form because I paid for the extra stuff. But this is a castle heart. We've upgraded it to level 3. We need dark silver ingots before we can upgrade it again. This tells you how many border segments you can have in your current castle, and then how many servant coffins you have. You have to keep it powered with these blood bubbles. Right now we have 8 days worth. And that will keep your castle from degrading. This is a blood altar. It's one of the things that you unlock pretty early on, and when you do this, you can track the different bosses. And if you track their blood, you'll end up getting these little sniffy swirls that will point you in the direction of where that boss is so you can find them in the world. Because sometimes the bosses will be wandering around, and so they can be very difficult to find. Looks like you've rubbed off on Lainey a bit. She's actually trying to organize in her game. Oh, I watched. At first she was organizing, and then it all went to heck in a handbasket. She's just like, I'm just going to shove this in here. I've got things to do. I'll organize it later, I swear. And I'm like, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to last long.
This is a neat piece of stuff. This is called a devourer. This is another thing that's unlocked by a boss. And if you have things, pieces of gear that you don't want or whatever, you can put them in here and it'll give you some of the base resources back. Here's my horse, Sugar. I do have a horse. And if you hit tab while you're standing right next to your horse, it will bring up your horse's inventory. And up here in the very upper right hand corner, there's a little pencil, and that's how you change the name. There are some default names that you can cycle through, like Thunderbolt and different things. I picked Sugar as one of the default options. And then you have to feed it with water-filled canteens to keep it alive. Right now it's 105 hours worth of horse that I have going right now. Hey, Black Asp.
Yeah, Black Asp. Let's see.
I've been
More
decorating.
silver.
I put up paintings, all this stuff, all of the little knickknacks and all the little things. Those are all decorations. The carpet. This is my coffin. I get a fancy one. So if I want to go AFK or something, or if I want to log off, I always go to sleep in my coffin because you never know. When you're first starting to build your castle, sometimes you don't have all the walls up and stuff. So if you're not sleeping in your coffin, things can come up while you're loading in and attack you and kill you. This is Venom's coffin. A nice, tasteful black. What else? We do have a couple of servants. We have our little servants' quarters and prison over here. Ooh, there's a servant that's ready to pop out.
Yeah, we don't have gear made for him, though.
That's alright. He's only going to be wandering around the castle. Mo. Jared. Freed. Cunningham. Darrow. Alfred. Alfred. We need to name him Alfred, right?
Sure.
Well, we'll keep
Forget what he
Alfred.
was.
We'll keep Alfred in mind. Hold on. Stefano. Casper. Damien. Barney. Corey. Carlton. Louis. Dalmore. Wolf. Poe. Remington. Gideon. Stevie. Bort. Harold. Igor. Orson. Heskel. Carthel. Clayton. Edwin. George. How about George? Oh, it looks like he's a little bit busy trying to get not set on fire. Randolph. I kind of like Alfred.
Like an Alfred.
Unless we find something else that's really good. Definitely Alfred. Yeah, I'm thinking Alfred. Alfred. Rise, Alfred!
Need to go on a cotton hunt.
So apparently Alfred and we can give him gear so that it will raise his level. We don't have to feed him, apparently.
Levels in this game is completely 100% gear reliant.
Yes,
You are the level of your gear.
there is no XP. So you can't just like go gain XP. You have to upgrade your gear. And you have to repair your gear if you die a lot. You can see that the little yellow icons here. That means my gloves and my boots are in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're bad.
It'll go through yellow, meaning they're below half durability. And then it goes down into the orange when they're below quarter durability.
Now these prison cells are actually for people that we would bring back and we'd stuff in here, and then we could use them to siphon off their blood essence. Drain blood and extract blood essence. And then we have to feed them. Some of them reduce the prisoner's misery, and I think that means that you can drain them either more often or they stick around. Maybe they'll die. I don't know. We haven't really used it yet. So there's more science that needs to be done. The glowing ones mean that they have active servants attached to them. So we have 4 empty servant coffins right now and 3 empty prison cells. Now, one thing to note is that it does not have a prison floor here. So if we had a prison floor, it would actually decrease it looks like by 25%, the upkeep perhaps, or whatever you have to do to keep them healthy. I don't know why this is empty. I'm assuming that that would have a picture of the person. Like I said, we haven't used it yet, so. We do have a loom.
Oh my god.
And a tailoring bench. This is the tannery over here. We've got some nice cabinets. We did get some brand new cabinets. Let's see, what was it under? Was it under Universal? We've got a lot of furniture. I was actually really worried that they were just going to be like, you don't get to decorate. It's all about PvP and crap. We don't care about you decorators, but I actually have some pretty nice decorations. Yeah, this is actually kind of an upgrade. It's bigger than our current cabinets, but it holds 35 items, so it might be worth it. Because like these bookcases we have hold 28. And then there's also these blood cases. So we have a blood case right over here. And we've been keeping blood in it. I'm assuming you can put the blood from your prisoners in it as well. I'm not really sure. Anyway, I've got a little bit of cotton. I don't think that's enough because it takes boatloads of... I'll stuff that in there, and it's really slow to make. Not as slow, I don't think, as iron ingots. Iron ingots, oh my god. They're on par with boiled water in Darkness Falls. It's terrible.
Okay, so word to the wise. Crossbows do wonders against harpies.
Oh. It's good to know. Shove all of my flowers in there. I've got a little bit of wood I need to drop off. I think you can plant trees as well. I have trees planted here, and when I was harvesting, I think I collected a little bit of wood from one. So we are after cotton. So let's see. Usually the cotton fields, like when you can actually get cotton from them, are guarded by garlic, which is awful. Let's see if we can make some garlic resistance potions. Ooh, I don't think I've done that yet. Go to the alchemy table. Hell's Clarion, which I have. Sunflower, rat, and water-filled bottle. We might be able to do that, actually.
That was a large harpy.
Okay, Hell's Clarion are these. So I'll take some of that. Sunflower, it said. Filled bottles. What was the other thing? Rats. We've got rats. Okay. Yeah, I can make 3 of those. I think our sticking point is possibly the sunflower, but it looks like it took up a lot of our rats too. Yeah, these holy resistance potions. I think we're gonna need one of those for a certain boss that we have to get, because they're in this like protected area that has like holy stuff all around it, and it apparently hurts quite badly. But that takes scourge stones, and scourge stones are kind of hard to come by. We can make them now, but they are not. They're not just like falling off trees. Let's just say. Okay, so how much does this do? It says a potion that increases garlic resistance rating by 50 for 1200 seconds. Ugh, my allergies have been taking on a life of their own. There's a lot of pollen outside.
Oh, jeez. I'm having trouble finding more silver, but I'm finding a lot of harpies. They're starting to whoop my butt.
A lot of herpes.
A lot of harpies.
So this is basically your toolbar down here. And you can put them in whatever order. This is the order that I like to have them in. I have like the potions and stuff over here. This is my fishing pole. As far as I can tell, your fishing pole never needs to be repaired. But it also doesn't have like any... I don't think you can really fight with it either. Or upgrade it. Once you make it, it's just kind of made. Hey, Chaos! So these are our weapons. We've gotten up to Merciless Iron, so that's good. We have all of these are Merciless Iron. My last garlic potion is almost done. There we go. All right, let's see. It's halfway through the day. We've extended the time that a day is. So I think it's like, what, 2 hours?
Apparently, yes.
Okay, so I want to go here, I think. So I'm going to waygate over here. We'll see how that does for us. I did repair my sword. Now that, so whatever you have equipped, we were saying that your level is completely dependent on your gear. So let's say that I want to equip my fishing pole. Now my level is only 46 because my fishing pole doesn't really have a level. So
Right.
it minuses all of that off of my gear score. So once I put my sword back on, I'm back up to 61.
You lose 18 levels by unequipping your sword.
So you have to be very careful. Like if I unequip my sword, I could fight with my fists, my primary attack. I can, but I am effectively a much lower level without a weapon equipped. So if you have if you don't have like the merciless versions of whatever, or that tippity toppest that you can get versions of your weapons, you have to make sure that like when you upgrade one, if you're going up against something big, make sure you have your best weapon equipped. And then each weapon has different abilities that go with it. And I'm going to have to eat soon because my blood's getting low. So if I equip my axes, all of my abilities are different. If I equip my mace, all of my abilities are different. Same with crossbow and the reaper. So you have to kind of play with them and figure out what they do and what fits your style. Now I have different spells equipped as well because you get spells as you defeat bosses. You start out with, I think, Shadow Bolt and Veil of Blood, which is like a dash ability, and Blood Right, which is kind of like a shieldy block kind of thing, where like you have to time it. When somebody's going to hit you, you can do the ability and then it'll knock them back. I have Veil of Frost right now because we were trying to do the spider. So I have slightly different abilities than I normally have equipped. I think I'm going to go back to this one and this one. This is really nice, the Sanguine Coil, because it will heal you. In fact, most of your blood abilities will heal you if you use them. This is my ultimate ability. It actually summons a Spectral Guardian.
Oh, crap.
Do you need help?
No. That was a lot of riflemen. Riflemen suck.
Riflemen do suck. You know who else sucks? The Torchmen that set everything on fire. They're awful.
How hard was it to set up a server? The server was really easy to set up, I thought.
Yeah, see that torchbearer? He's a butt nugget.
Basically, you just Steam CMD it and go.
So these are barrels. I'm going to smash them because sometimes they will drop stuff.
Oh my god. Cleric.
Let's see, I was after cotton. That's what I was after.
Yes.
There's a worker. Getting rid of you. Do you have... Yeah, see there's garlic here. So I'm going to take one of my garlic potions on 8. I'm going to swig it. Hopefully that's going to keep me from getting a whole lot of garlic. See all of the garlic everywhere? It's terrible. No, go away. And then you smash everything that you can in the house. Oh, that's a container. Let's see. Ooh, they've got cotton in there and scrolls. Nice. Scrolls are good. We need scrolls for research. Okay, we already have the Merciless Hollow Fang boots, so I'll be able to put this in the digester, that chest that looks like it has a mouth, and turn it into scrolls later. So that'll be nice. Oh, I do need to feed. I cannot knock the garlic down, by the way. Ooh, what are you? 15, 21, ooh.
Silver is hard to come by.
Come back here, piggy. Okay, I'm gonna feed on this pig. The torchbearers seem the worst. They are. They're awful. They set like everything on fire, and then
the militia longbowmen.
Oh, they're just the
Well,
worst.
I might as well get this map
Did I
down.
knock that down? No. Okay. Yeah, I'm already up to 17 garlic. I don't see how this garlic potion is helping me at all.
Oh, only 17? It's slowing it down. Holy shit. Don't shoot my horse.
Fire blossom seed, fish oil, and scrolls. That's good. All of that is good. And then I can come over here and harvest all of this cotton.
Oh, more silver. Don't damage my silver.
Okay, I got all of that cotton, and there's sunflowers over here that I want too, so I'm just gonna knock this all down. Oh, I think I got a sunflower seed. Nice.
So carrying silver ore also treats you like you're carrying silver coins.
Oh, we might look into making a silver resistance potion then.
There's some more.
69 worker, eh?
That's good for harvesting.
I'm hitting her with my claws so that I don't accidentally kill her in like one swing.
That's the thing that happens a lot.
Alright, so I'm going to put my sword back on so I'm back up. I would need to get out of here. The garlic is starting to stack up. But the thing about the blood is, it's not just about the percentage. High percentage is good, but the type is also important. So this will increase my resource yield, increase damage against resource objects, increase mounted gallop speed, but, you know, I don't like horses, so, you know, whatevs. No, go away. Yes, exploit the peasants. Good, good. Where or when do you get the horses? Okay, so let me get out of here because I'm garlicking myself up, and then I will show you. Mostly it's inhabited areas that have horses. Like, I'm sure this town has horses. But I need to get out of here with that garlic thing. Garlic is terrible.
Any place that says horse on it, like this farm here, this best things to get out of here are wolf red and horses. Let's see, horses are over here. When I come get horses, it's usually one of these areas because I come up this path here.
Yeah. So I'm trying to show it as well. Like, for example, I'm hovering over Dawnbreak Village. Excuse me. Oh. And at the very bottom, it has a horseshoe and it says horse. That's one of the important loots that you can get from this area. They're not too much down in this area, as far as I can remember, but once you start getting up into like the middle of the map, that's when you really start finding horses.
Yeah, I find them pretty much all over the place. Almost every one of the outposts has a horse and buggy or some equivalent.
So I'm going to... I didn't find any down in the beginning area, I didn't think.
Oh, no, not down there.
That's what I said.
So there's 5 major areas. Fairbairn Woods is where you'll start, and you'll either start over here or down over here. It is your choice. As you're completing this and you're exiting, it'll give you a choice of going the west or going the east. I started the east for some reason. Doesn't really matter.
Ow.
What we did was we came up to here and set up in this little spot here. Make sure I'm not under attack. The next leveled area is up here in Dunley Farmlands. Up here is where you're going to start finding horses. There are no horses down in Fairbairn Woods. Hollowed Mountains is a dangerous place, but meh. The Cursed Forest is cursed. And right now I'm up in Silverlight Hills trying to find, well, silver. Because we are at a point where we need dark silver for crafting. And I just lost my sense of direction here.
So, just in case anybody was wondering why garlic is so bad, it can stack up to 100 times. Each stack increases the damage taken by 1% and reduces your damage output by 0.5%. The effect wears off over time when not exposed, and it also makes you smell bad, increasing the range which enemies can detect you. So it's just bad stuff overall.
I've got 8 stacks of silver sickness.
Ew. Okay, these guys, 21, 25, 27, nothing better than what I got.
I'm not sure I want to enter the slums. Sounds pretty dangerous. Whoa, what was that? Hey, now, they're shooting at me. That's rude. Nope. 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 This is the way we run away, run away. So I'm carrying the silver and it's making me sick, so I'm gonna head back. Oh wow, that's an 84 worker. And garlic sickness, great. I'm gonna, no. There we go, unequip. Oh shit, you're pretty tough.
So I got
I'm gonna suck him dry.
370 cotton, that's not too bad. Considering that I basically just hit one farm.
Oh, I just drank from a worker, 84% blood quality. So now the blood type is worker, and he gives me a whole bunch of good harvesting buffs. So if you're out harvesting, workers are really what you want to do. So the first buff it gives you, even up at like 20-25% quality, is 10 to 30% increased resource yield, and I'm pretty high up on that meter. Next thing is increased damage against resource objects, so you knock them down faster. And mount gallop speed, which I gallop on a mount, so that works for me. I like my horse. Yeah, I'll snip into here and see what we got.
I like my horse.
Oh,
I just don't like to ride my horse. Okay, let's make some cotton yarn, yo.
Get some scrolls, yo. Keep it in there. Look at that. Okay, this is a chest. You cannot destroy items like plant fibers. Absolute crap. All right. You can pop it into there and eventually it'll disappear. But my inventory is getting super full. So it's time to just get home. So now I put that into that chest. That chest will eventually disappear. All of this stuff, that, and other people will all respawn eventually.
So these
crap.
research desks are really important. These unlock different things like new gear, new weapons, new jewelry, potions and stuff.
Oh shit, I can't pick up the cotton. I'm gonna drop something.
And this first one that you get requires 50 paper per random discovery. So if you have 50 pieces of paper, you can hit discover and it will randomly open one up. You can also find books around the world. Enemies will drop it. Fishing will drop books. Or when you destroy like crates and stuff like that, they can also drop books. And books will open like a specific technology. So this was the first one. We have this one all unlocked. But then you get the study, and we're working on getting everything in the study fleshed out, which takes scrolls and not paper, but it takes 75 per random discovery. And then there's another one after the study, and I have no idea how big it is. I'm assuming ginormous, so we're going to have to figure out where we're going to put that. That has more technology and stuff, but this is decorations, but also the flooring. I was talking about how flooring is important because if you have the right type of floor, it will make your room more efficient for whatever benches you have in it. And then there's also new equipment and jewelry and potions. So I'd really want to get up to the next one. We have technically, it was from this guy. Nope. What's it from? She's the gem cutting table. Jewel crafting. Where was the last? Oh, we haven't even killed him yet. Raziel the Shepherd. We need to get Raziel the Shepherd, and then we can do the Athenium.
Yeah. Best level to go get horses. I would say right after you get your first full suit of gear, you could sneak up there and grab a horse. It's really not hard. Once you get up there, you find a horse, you just kind of mount up and go.
Yeah, just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Oh, that's full.
Horses also are driven purely through the keys and not through your mouse. You can spin your camera around, but the mouse does not direct the horse's direction.
So this blood press is going to be one of the important things that you have. It's unlocked pretty early. In fact, I think you get it right off the bat. You don't have to unlock it at all. If you put rats in it, you get blood essence, which you need to run your castle heart. Tainted hearts, which you get from kills a lot, also make blood essence. Unsullied hearts, which you get occasionally from kills, make greater blood essence, which now we have like butt tons of it. But that's because we killed Tristan and got the ability to make regular blood essence into greater over here.
Tristan is a punk.
He is. And then exquisite hearts, which I don't even know if I've ever gotten one of those, is primal blood essence. And then this one, eventually you can make greater into primal. So I'm assuming we're going to need butt tons of these later on.
Making some dark silver ingots.
Ooh, really?
There's 1 in 15, yeah. So I'm making 9 of them. Another thing we're going to need is a lot of glass.
Okay, I can go on a
scourge stones.
I can go on a quartz thingy-majigger.
I'm going to go on a quartz run. Oh, and the dog isn't the only thing I can turn into. I can turn into this fancy bear.
I'm a little disappointed because it doesn't really seem like the bear comes in all that handy. Like, I use the wolf all the time, and sometimes now I can turn into a rat, so I will turn into a rat because it's very small. If you're out in the daytime area, that can be really handy because you can get into a little teeny tiny patch of sun or shade instead of needing a bigger one. And also, I feel like I'm excuse me. I feel like I'm less noticeable. As a human, only like the most noticing people will realize that you're not what you think you are.
What you think you are?
Yep, but it'll also go through your blood consumption a lot faster. This is dominating presence. This is how you mind wobble the peasants into coming home with you. You have to beat them down to like, what is it, 30%? And then, excuse me.
Somewhere around there.
Oh man, these allergies are awful. But then you use Kiss of the Vampire. Can you turn into a human yet? Yes, I can. Horse theft, flee for your life. Would it be the library after the study? It is. After the study, it is that, what do you call it? Anathemium thingy.
Athenium.
Yeah, Athenium. Library is like the room that you'd want to put it in. You get like, I think you get library floors eventually, or do you? It's not. I don't
believe
think
so.
it's made efficient because there's nothing to process really.
Unless we get the paper press, which we keep hearing about. We haven't seen hide or hair of.
Supposedly, you get the press unlocked from the study. That's what I keep hearing. So I keep going on these scroll hunts to go and try and knock out everything that we can possibly do. We've only got 3 left in the study. So one of them is supposed to be the paper press so that we can make scrolls.
Well, this one's definitely another necklace.
A couple of really nice things. They've really made it really nice and convenient for multiplayer. I think if anybody's watched Laney, they know that if one person learns one of these things, you can just come up to the research bench and then you can learn it yourself as well. Like if you're in a clan or group or whatever. So that's really awesome. And you can also look in the same bench or the same box and put things in and take things out at the same time, which is really nice.
Alfred is level 0.
Yeah, he's got no gears.
No gears.
No gears. Not even like pity hand-me-down gear. I like chomped all of mine in the digester. I call it a digester. It's called the devourer. You know. This is a mirror, and this is how you can change your appearance. So, like, if you made your character and you're like, oh, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. You can change it here at the mirror. You get the mirror, I think, fairly early on. It's unlocked. I'm also wearing, I believe, Tristan's hat, because it is a sign of disrespect. He is just that horrible.
Tristan was a nugget.
I have a couple other hats in this. I've got a Scully face head, and I've also got this bonnet. The bonnet's hilarious. Hold on, you guys got to see this.
I suppose I can go work on Ghost Thread.
So this is the Scully head face. You can't really see it all that well because I can't look straight at my character. But the bonnet is amazing. But I wear his hat as a sign that he is a punk. Because he is a punk. Pilgrim hat. It's a mimic. Yeah, kind of. I just saw on Laney's stream yesterday that there's also a frog shape. I know that there was a bat shape that we haven't gotten to because that's well and beyond us right now. But a frog shape? I don't know what that does for us.
Apparently you can leap really high.
No, because I saw a lady using it and it was kind of lame. You just look like you flopped around on your belly.
She was using it wrong.
I mean, maybe. So besides the ability to make the greater essence out of the peasant blood and the blood press, you also get this ability from Tristan. It's called Blood Hunger. You're supposed to be able to see automatically what level of blood and I think what type everybody is. It gets a little icon and number above their head, but it also makes the world like really dark and hard to see. So I don't know, man. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was supposed to be putting stuff away. Hey, Aaron.
Over here wrecking their village.
Wow. One of the things that I really like is that they will fight amongst themselves.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I'll be in my
Not
coffin.
everybody's friendly with each other.
I'll be in my coffin, and then all of a sudden I hear some nastiness happening outside. I'm like, what in the world is that? Can we just agree that allergies are awful?
I assume so.
They make your head hurt and your face feel like it's been pounded. And then it makes your nose drip and makes you cough and all kinds of stuff. It's awful.
Gives you some drippy pounding.
Mm-hmm. Makes you sneeze. I believe certain unpassable objects can be leapt over, but not everything. And not uphill. Having not played, I only have online description to go by. Some of the online descriptions are terrible, by the way, because I couldn't figure out how to unlock the paper press. So I actually had to look it up. I'm like, how do you do it? I give up. What is it that we need to do? And the descriptions are, you just unlock it. I'm like,
no, mother.
son of a biscuit whisker.
They feared me into the sun.
Oh no! Oh no! Bones, yes. And grass goes over here. We need to digest that. So I'm putting this in here. It's digesting it. And then I get the resource.
Now I need to feed on something else. So that was terrible. So the banshees that I was just fighting, among the 10,000 other creatures that decided to join into the fight, banshees can fear you, and you go running away. And she feared me right into a big, huge patch of sun, burning me to a little crispy vampire.
Little crispy vampires.
I was a crispy vampire.
Okay, I've got 67.
There's nothing here to be drunk, so I'm gonna have to actually forego this for a second and go find something else I can drink from.
67 scrolls. I need 75 to unlock the next random. These are actually for the Athenium, so we're holding on to these until we get the next bench. This paper will come into play when we get the paper mill, because we'll be able to turn this paper plus, I think it's gem dust, into scrolls. But, like, we're almost done with scrolls. So, like, why do we even need to make scrolls now? We've had to unlock literally everything in the study to try and get the paper press. So why do we even need scrolls? I'm a little bitter. Oh, the sun, the sun! No.
There we go.
Why do I keep... Oh, yes, I remember now.
Paper presses in the study, he says. There is nothing in the study.
Like I said, we only have 3 more things to unlock in the study. That's it. So it's probably the very last one. It's going to be the very last thing that we unlock.
And that's why she's hunting scrolls, is because...
And that's why she's bitter.
Oh, God, not one of these things.
Okay, I need that so I can repair my crap.
No, fight amongst yourselves.
Okay, how much do I need? 6 per. So that's 12 total. All right, so I've got enough now to repair my stuff. So I just need to go downstairs to get a couple of ingots. What did you say we needed to farm besides cotton?
Yes.
No, you said there was something specific that we needed, and I don't remember what it was now.
I'm after the thread, ghost thread. But we need cotton. We need lots of it. Oof, time to heal up. Yeah, we did some looking. Thanks, Hound. But we did some looking, and it's like everybody's saying, just open this up. It's like no. Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to approach from a different direction. Hope I don't burn to a crisp.
Okay, so one of the things, we made better cloaks that have sun resistance, garlic resistance, and silver resistance ratings on them. And they help a little bit, but honestly, Venom and I were talking about it. I feel like since we've gotten sun resistance, we burn quicker than we did without.
Sometimes. I'm thinking it's just a perception thing.
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. But it just feels like I put a toe out into the sun and immediately I burst into flame. All right, so to get There's a whole bunch of cotton farms. This one is wool thread, but not really cotton.
Yeah, you want cotton
Scrolls, cloth, scroll, quartz. Oh yeah, I needed to get quartz. That's what I needed to do. Which means I need to step a toe out here.
Oh. There we go.
The nice things about the world teleporters is that they are always in shade. So even if you are teleporting in bright daylight, you won't burn once you get there. The ones that you set up, on the other hand, you might want to make sure. They have to be set on dirt, so they can't be like put in a room. So like maybe plant some trees or something, or make a mist brazier.
Oh, this is a bad spot.
Another thing is that
play with that.
Ramps, you have to come straight down or straight up. You can't like kind of go down at an angle because you will get stuck. All right, so this is my usual scroll farming area, but I usually come at night. We've got 19 hound. The horses you can't feed on. I think you can kill them, and get like leather, whatever, or animal hide and stuff from them, but you can't suck them.
Oh my god, do these guys ever give up?
No. Blood roses are very important because you end up making blood rose potions, which are used for healing. So every time I see blood roses, I'm going to take them. I have some in my garden, but it just doesn't seem like it's enough. 9. Wolves don't care about my wolf form. Bears don't really care about my wolf form. They do care about other forms. So like if I was a rat, the wolves would come after me. Or if I was in a human form, they would come after me.
No.
Come back over here so I can feed on you.
Brick.
Not having the best of luck.
No. Hunting this spot during the day sucks.
Yeah. Hunting during the day kind of sucks, period. Because the shadows do move. For anybody who's never seen this game. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Okay, so this right here is a fishing spot. So if I equipped my fishing pole and I could get there probably from here. So let's equip my fishing pole. That's on 6. We'll come over here in this shady spot and we'll click on it with left click. And then we just have to stand here and wait. And when it really starts bubbling, when it lets go of like a big that, then you click on it again and it spits something out. Right now this is a fish. And that's something that you can end up feeding to one of your prisoners. Or you can put it into the press to get fish bone and fish oil, which you need for other crafting. Did you put down the right farm plot for your garden? No, I didn't. Oh, that's another thing that made me bitter. One of the bosses, it was I think it was Pelora. Where's Pelora? There she is. It says that you get garden floors, and I was like, oh wow, maybe then I could put those like inside, and I could have an indoor castle, and it would look really nice and everything. And I put down these, and when you build, where is it? It just says it's grass, first of all, not garden floor. And then you can't plant the flower seeds and stuff on it. It's like, no, it's obstructed by grass. I'm like, what was the point of that? I was very disappointed.
Oh.
Okay, so there's been a fight up here. You can tell because there's already some stuff that's laying around. Who are you guys? Are you guys anything to worry about? No.
So it is a case that we just haven't got the right random spot or random unlock in the scrolls then.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. But my thought is, if I've already unlocked everything,
Confirmed.
if I've already unlocked everything with scrolls, then what do I need scrolls for?
Because we need scrolls to craft the rest of the schematics.
What schematics?
That's the next tier.
Oh. I see. They need to patch that naming variance. They do. I'm not 100% sure that English is the developer's first language, so I think they've done really good. Some of the way that things are worded makes me wonder if perhaps English is not their first language, but they have done really, really well, if that is the case. Okay, I see a lot of blood rose over there, and I really want it. Oh, give it to me. Thank you. Oh, there's more over there I can see. Consistency is key. Just gotta call it a garden patch in both places or grass in both places. Yep. There's more, but it's right out in the sunshine. And sometimes it doesn't like to be harvested. Well. So one thing is that I'm much faster in my wolf form than I am like in my regular vampire form or whatever. But my bear form
It's got 25% damage resistance.
And you can actually fight in your bear form. So this is actually pretty cool. This is my dire bear because I bought the fancy version. See, wolves don't like me in bear form. But you can also smack them in bear form. But to pull your weapon out, you can't just attack anymore because you can attack in bear form. So you have to like press left control. That's what I always press to get out of it because that brings up your wheel of your abilities.
Yep, and just tapping it will cancel whatever aspect you have going on. I am going to go find something else to drink because I'm working on poop blood at the moment.
Poop blood? Okay.
Poop blood.
So this is a regular stone that you could harvest, but these little crystalline shards at the bottom tell you that you can also get gems when you finally deplete the whole
Bust it
thing.
open.
So I'm going to show you what that looks like. See, I'm just getting stone. Use your mace to get the most out of those things, but then we have a whole bunch of gems that pop out at the end. And there's another one over here.
Go. Come here, Woofy. Where'd you go?
It's almost nighttime, so then I'll be able to move around freely. Pwned wolves. That's right. More.
45% creature.
Oh, nice. So as soon as it gets to be nighttime, I'll show you what that blood hunger looks like. It's weird, and I'm not sure I like it. All the starting from shadow to shadow is pretty much what it's like to be a redhead, just saying.
You don't feel bad for dying so much in your game? This game is pretty punishing in that regard. It is. I find it's really easy to get overwhelmed. So yeah, if you're dying, don't feel bad. And there's some creatures like this lurker, night lurker, or whatever it's called, kind of a spectral plant werewolf looking thing. That thing is rough.
Some things are really nasty. Like they are just
going the wrong way.
And you can run into stuff that is like way beyond your capabilities.
Oh yeah.
So you can get really out of your depth really quickly. What are you, 8% creature, 8% creature?
I've been watching me out of my depth multiple times already.
All right, it's just about nighttime. The clock is here, and it's just about to switch over. You can see that the sun is going down here. And the moon will rise. All right, so let's try our blood hunger. See, you get the little icon with the percentage here, but now the bear doesn't like me because I'm in my non-animal form. Too bad for a bear.
We ignore ceilings. So this is a special kind of chest. You can hold to unlock, and it usually has the goodies in it.
But as you can see, it kind of like...
What's this? Blood Moon leggings.
Well, it makes everything kind of look like you like rubbed grease on the lens or something. So it's...
That silver coin, if I pick that up, I start taking damage over time. So this is something you want to pick up and then yeet as quickly as possible. But I'm not going to pick it up.
See,
I'm not worried about it.
The difference, how well you can see now that you're not in that blood hunger thing.
Oh, I got some ghost yarn.
Oh, there's Tristan. Tristan the butt nugget. Ah, what is happening? Stop it!
Getting feared, that's what's happening.
Oh, it kept opening that.
Ah, that again. We're gonna try that shit again. Nope, damn it. Not that shit. I didn't want that shit. Grab a hole. Bones are forever needed.
Tristan the inconvenient. Isn't that the truth?
That's an apt name for his ass. It felt so good to take him down.
Hold on just a second, Black Ass. I see that you've asked a question about starting over and blah, blah, blah. I will get to it as soon as Tristan stops being a butt nugget. I mean, he can't stop being a butt nugget, but I mean...
Yeah, I was going to say that's a perpetual state for him. He is the nugget of the butt. I'll take all that. I'll take all. Oh, yes. That's actually what I'm here for, is this ghost yarn.
If I could find something to cast my healing spell on. Oh, look, Mr. Bear.
These never hurt. Ghost mushrooms.
Okay, so. Are you two going to start over and stream from the beginning, maybe a Friday night stream? Well, see, this is sort of a test to see if the people who come and watch us actually want to see V Rising or not. I guess if people are interested in it, we would be more than happy to do a series, and we would start over from the very beginning and probably do even better because we keep learning a lot about this game as we go on.
Oh. At this point, in these areas, it's questionable. Yeah, I've been getting schematics as I've been hunting up here. Ooh, it's looking in bad
6
shape.
and 1%. Oh, you guys are poop. Poop, I say. Militia brawler.
Okay, that was that. There's another town over. Town, I say. Yeah, over here, another ancient village. So it'd be similar to this one. Looks like it's only got 3 houses, though. Let's go do that while we still have a little bit of inventory.
Oh, thanks, Chaos. That's very encouraging. Chaos says, you two are more educational than some others. Please keep going with this game.
Could. I mean, yeah, we could restart. Oh. Alright, Bubba, come on. 28%.
20%. I've got 69%, but I'm getting kind of low on blood. Well, there's a lot of people there. And a dog. 87. 87% rogue. Oh.
Where's my thing? There it is.
Kind of want to take him home. Ow. See, those are the guys I hate.
Yeah, that was one of those lurkers I was talking about. Those guys can be pretty damn rough. I got another one.
Ow! And they just burned to death. How inconvenient. Come on, give me the feed. Give me the... Ow. Give me the feed. Give it to me. Give it to me. There are people that just conveniently seem to be full of blood. Look at that. How convenient.
And he scared my horse.
So it sounds like, at least from the people in my chat, that a series on this would be welcomed. Ooh, a rat. So you can suck on rats if you get really desperate, but they give you like poopier than poop blood. It's just like 0%, like what you start out with. It does mean that you can survive a bit longer because your vampire tummy isn't empty, but it's
Is the Eye of Twilight difficult to make? Yes. So the Eye of Twilight.
see.
Is production, domination. Here it is. Oh wait, no, it's the gold ingots that we have to get.
Yep.
We can't make gold yet.
You can
'Cause
also.
that takes a certain boss.
Oh yeah,
gold.
I'll use one of those. I'll use one of my healing potions.
Where's the one that teaches us how to make gold?
I think it's way down at the bottom.
There it is. Azrael the Sunbringer, level 68. Yeah, that's gonna be a while.
Torchbearer. What?
Porridge bear. They bring porridge?
Yes.
Oh god, another one?
Inventory full. What? Inventory full. Oh, that hurts so bad. The pain. So, see, there's just a horse sitting here. And if I wanted to, I could come right over here and hold F to mount. So then I could just take their horse and yeet. That's how you get a horse. For anybody who's interested. You just steal them. I'm going to go back to the castle and dump all this stuff off since my inventory was full. Not of the stuff I wanted, though. How many? I got 8 scrolls. How nice.
Miso is a hoarder. Okay, but we're not going to tell her about my inventory right now.
We did come up with a silver resistance brew. That's nice. And we got a bunch of gems and stuff. We got an unsullied heart. That's really nice. And we did get quite a few blood rose. Not as many as I would like, but it is what it is.
I've only gotten 2 of these threads that I'm after. Oh my god, no, I'm not dealing with you. What was that? What was that?
So there are water-filled canteens that you can end up making some of the earlier potions with, and then you end up making empty glass-filled bottles, and you can fill them up. That you get a well that you can make, but then later on we got this new fancy a fountain. Look how cute that is. Sorry. It's just amazing. I love the decorations. The decorations are... Exactly. You say loudly, yoink, the universal sound of permanent transfer of ownership, and ride off. It's exactly how you acquire a horse. Yes.
Oh, that's a wall.
Have you repopulated yet?
Shroom.
No.
Come on.
Look, guys, floating candles. Floating candles, guys.
Why aren't you? How come he can shoot through that?
Because he's a butt nugget. I'm pretty sure that that's the scientific term. What else do you need for that? Oh, you need scourge stones, which you need grave dust, glass, and whetstone. So I can put some whetstones in there. Let's see how much. I'll get rid of the... That'll free up a lot of space. Hold on, let me get rid of the seeds and stuff.
I never know if she's going to attack me or if she's going to fear. Apparently she was going to fear. Damn it, don't do that.
Remind me, guys, I'm trying to make scourge stones. Remind me of that, because I will forget. Got all Hogwarts up in this castle with floating candles. Yeah, exactly. We're wizards. Wizard vampires. See, okay, so I have a reinforced bone axe. That is poop compared to what I have right now. So I can chomp that, or I could give it to Alfred, actually.
There you go.
Did I see Alfred over there? I thought he was up in the throne room. Alfred, where are you? Oh yeah, so there are special doors that your servants cannot pass. Like this door, they can open and close, and they can just go in and out, and they can start wandering around and whatever.
Oh, I got a trippy shroom. Actually, I got 7 of them.
Where's the doors?
Oh,
So, you can also get a servant locked door. So it's not just the royal gates, that's just the fancy ones that we used. But the regular castle gate, you can get servant lock ones. Doors are used to keep unwanted enemies out. Requires an archway to be placed. Hold on a second. What show had Alfred as the butler? It was Batman. Obviously. What was I doing? I was right in the middle of something, and then I had a coffee sneezy attack. Oh, Alfred. We were looking for Alfred. That's right. Alfred, where are you? Where have you gone?
You can summon him straight to his coffin if you want.
I can?
Yep.
We've got 75. That's just enough.
Hopefully this is the one.
Emerald necklace. It was not
Well,
the
at least
one.
that one's done.
So now we only have 2 things left. One of those things had better be the paper press, because if they're not, Mama gonna rage. Oh, thank you, Black Asp. Alfred, where are you? Where have you gone? Yeah, see the little red symbol there? That means that this is a servant lock. They can't actually go past that door. Alfred. There you are. He's now level 6. Aww, isn't that cute? Okay, there's a fish that needs to be put away. I've got some hearts to put in the... Oops. No! Aww. I've got some hearts that I need to put in the squeezer. What's that? I don't know, but it was probably amazing and I used it on accident. I hate that so much. Vampires, bats, Alfred, of course. Of course. What was I putting away? Bones, hides, thread, and grass. That actually all goes upstairs. Bones go in here. Grass goes over here. And then the hide and thread go over in the tailoring room.
Okay, that's all I'm going to carry.
So right now we do have, well, we need more fish oil to make some more pristine leather, because we got the ability to do that now. And pristine leather, I'm assuming, is what the new gear is going to require. So we've been trying to stock up on it. We do have some in there.
Oh wait, I needed to actually feed on him. Thought I saw... Didn't I saw?
You love the auto sort is compulsively count? Yeah. Alright, so we need cotton. That's what we need, cotton.
Yeah.
So I need to go back to the farms. Cotton farm.
I need to eat a thing.
Back to the disgusting garlic area. Now, as in real life, actually quite like garlic.
Love garlic.
But as a vampire, I am not a fan.
Much.
Not a fan. Oh, who are you? Let's just hope. Come on, let me feed. Are you anybody? No. Just random hobos. Right. I am going to take one of my garlic brews.
That's one of those witches, I believe. I've not messed with them before. You just saw the limit of my messing with them.
Garlic is great, but we have a house rule.
Last ones I run by.
Anyone eating it must share a bite so the rest of the occupants can be around them. Same for oniony foods. Seems legit.
Seems fair to me. If you're eating good stuff, I want some too. Look at this guy Naruto running behind me. That was the wrong turn.
That's right, run away. That's right, run away!
Do your research.
Do your research.
Okay. Alfred. Oh, let's see. So for that, need more scourge stones. Oh look, there's another scourge stone.
Okay, all the cotton is cotton. You don't have any prisoners to feed off? No, because we just recently even got prisons because I insisted. And then we've been busy trying to stock up stuff so that we could get better gear because it's kind of a long slog, to be fair. You have to go out a long schlong. Anyway, so it takes a lot to go and farm stuff to get enough for what you need. So we've been busy on that and haven't really found anybody worth bringing home. I just recently brought Alfred home as a defense, like somebody that we could send out on a mission. So when you finally unlock the ability to make a throne, you can send your servants out on little missions. You sit in your throne, you get a thing comes up for the map, and then different areas are highlighted, and you can click on that.
Oh crap! I need 4 scourge stones to repair my amulet.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have any. I just used up our last one.
I told you guys, remind me that I was making scourge stones. I completely forgot.
Oh, by the way, you're making scourge stones.
Thanks. I appreciate the reminderizer. Anyway, so yeah, we don't have prisoners to feed off of because we've been busy trying to collect stuff for gear.
Stuff and things.
And Alfred came home with me because I'd never actually brain wobbled anybody. I wanted to see what it was like.
And now you have.
Okay. In fact, I will go home and I will sit on the throne so that you can see what it's like. Hello, Alfred. We really need to get you some better gear. Ugh, I'm still so stinky. Look at that stink cloud around me. I'm gonna go stink up the throne. There I am applying my stink. Alright, so here comes up the map, and these highlighted areas are where you can send your different servants off on a mission. This one is actually still underway, that's why it's red. It's about 14 minutes left, and then whoever Venom sent off on this mission to the copper quarry is going to come back with a whole bunch of loots. And then they'll have a little bag icon over their head, and then you can take the loot out of their inventory. So they'll just be gone from your castle for a certain amount of time. It's a slider. The longer they're gone, the more stuff that they'll come back with, and the safer the mission actually is. You can set it for a much shorter amount of time, but it's much more dangerous, and they'll come back with less. They can be injured and or killed on a mission, so be careful. Make scourge stones when you get back. Oh, thank you, Keith. So we do have prisons. We just don't have any prisoners. Okay, so that's where I was going to make the scourge stones and completely forgot. I need whetstones, grave dust, and glass for scourge stones. Grave dust. And you can make grave dust by grinding up bones in the grinder. We don't have any tombs either, which I find extremely sad. I need tombs.
Oh, we need to place out the new smithy too. The anvil. That takes 32 dark silver ingots. Holy batshit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Oh, we got another ghost mushroom spore. These are my seeds. So how you do seeds, I don't think I have room for it, but I'll try. So how you do that is you put the seed on your toolbar. So one of these slots. You pick the number, and then you can plant it. Huh. You don't even have to be in builder mode. Now, if you want to pick up the seed, you have to go into builder mode and arrow over it, and then you can dismantle. It says a 75% refund, but I have always gotten the seed back every time that I've ever done it. So.
Well, yeah, because they round up. So 75% of 1 is 0.75 rounded up as 1.
So why don't they just say 100% refund?
Because it's a standardized UI.
Anyway, so when you immediately place something down, say like a door or a wall, you get 100% refund. And that lasts for a certain amount of time. And then it'll say 75% of the materials you'll get back. So hold on just a second. I'll go into builder mode. And if I hover over this, it says dismantle 75% refund. And that really means that you'll get 75% of the materials that you used to build that back in your inventory. But if I had just placed this wall, it would say 100% refund. So for a certain amount of time, you can get all of the resources back. Like if you misplaced something or if you decided you didn't want it there. I found that out because I might have accidentally placed a few things at some time.
Did you?
Perhaps.
That's not the giant rat. That's just a rat.
It says giant rat. It is called a giant rat.
And now it's a dead rat. Got him with my bear butt.
Gems need to be put away in the gem box. We're going to need another gem box soon. I need to go put this cotton up in the loom. I need to put the hearts in the squeezer. The juicer.
Running out of room and everything.
It is true. It is true. That was indeed a damn big rat. Princess Bride-sized rat. No. We fought the putrid rat, which is way bigger than that.
Oh yeah, and he summons a whole bunch of rats.
The garden area is a special title, or can you just plant in any owned tile? That was just an owned tile that I planted in. I just didn't put a floor there. So that's I think I started to say, if you put floors down and you completely surround it with walls, it'll auto-generate a roof. But because this doesn't have floor, there is no roof. So this is still considered basically not a room. And I did that so that I could plant stuff in the dirt. It became disorganized. It was very nice and organized, like it had down the path, and then I needed to put so many in here that it's just kind of squished wherever I could find it. I need more room for my garden. Cotton in the loom. Right.
In the loom?
See, because I thought that these were going to be special garden tiles that you could put down and you could make it all nice and pretty, and then you could plant stuff on top of it. Not the case. Very disappointing. Well, we're doing better on the old cotton yarn. I mean, not great, but better. Scourge stone done. They take a while.
Yeah, they do.
Copper has a reasonable cook time. And everything after copper is pretty much, oh my god, but why? See, they've only made 2, and they're working on the 3rd one since I put them in here.
And we need
a bajillion.
32 dark silver ingots just to place down the anvil.
Okay, Ed 2 equals Mr. Ed, so we all know where Wilbur was his person. How many remember his wife's name? Mr. Ed had a wife? Or Wilbur had a wife?
You were not ready for the putrid rat and died in your own base? Yeah, I don't blame you. We spent a while trying to figure out how come you couldn't track it over here until it finally occurred to us that you were going to summon it. There it is. And that's so when we did summon it, we were expecting a boss fight at that point. Prior to that, we weren't even interested in summoning the rat. Ed 2. Yeah, that's because Ed 1 got smashed.
Had issues, let's just say. And by issues, we mean he got eaten by something. And it wasn't us.
I don't remember what it was.
Hello, sugar. I had violet hair until I got my horse, and then I changed it to white. So if you...
Oh god, we need a lot more cotton, don't we?
Yes. I've been trying. So yeah, this is what I look like without my hat. I've got long, luscious white hair. It did not used to be white, but I wanted to match my horse. Where did you get the fish for the putrid rat mission? You use your fishing pole, and you go to those little bubbly things. I don't know if you were here for when I showed off the fishing. Let me see. In fact,
And then you do some fishing.
let's go outside and see if I can find one, and I will show off the fishing again. It's random what you get. Sometimes you'll just get like fish bones. Sometimes you'll get a book. Sometimes you'll get a really nice tasty fish. And sometimes
Did not work.
sometimes it's really hard to find a fishing hole because I think it's random where they spawn. Don't know if they can spawn over here by the lumber mill. Let's see, where else do we have water? Down here.
He's 1% better than what I had, so I'm going to take him.
So it's not a special spot. No, it's not. It's just random. In fact, we keep getting them now. Not exactly sure what they're for, per se.
Pushing. Discombobulate him.
Probably. You could put them in the blood squeezer. That's where you get like fish oil and stuff. You need fish oil to make the pristine.
Throw him in the devourer. It'll break him into bones and fish oil.
Oh yeah, I thought it was this squisher.
Nope.
Oh, well. Whatever.
Nope. This is not gonna be good.
Ooh.
Not gonna be good.
Blood rose. See if we can go find a fishing hole.
It cleared my horse.
Ew.
You ho.
So that's the alpha wolf right there. That's the first boss that you'll fight. It's not always here. He tends to roam around.
He gets around.
But this is very close to the wolf den is down here, and sometimes you can find him in the wolf den. But obviously, I'm over here, so he does lurk. He's kind of like Tristan, where he likes to show up where you don't want him to be. So you see these little bubbly white patches on the water? That is a fishing hole. So then you just equip your fishing pole, left click on it, and then you stand there until it really starts thrashing around. It like makes like a pop like that. And then you click on it, and I didn't even get anything. That's sad.
I've ever not gotten anything.
Well, I might not have registered my click.
But one thing with any creature that summons little creatures, you kill the main creature and the other creatures go away. Ooh, ghost turn. More ghost turn. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And they stop talking.
Ooh, I got some vermin salve. Nice.
Oh, outside.
There's a hoe outside. A lot of these jerks you can just outrun. Oh, there's blood rose there. I don't want to stop and fight those guys because they're kind of just irritating. Who are you?
No, I'm not doing.
Nope.
Not doing that.
Not worth it.
Them.
If we do a series on this, which I think we might, because it seems like it's a pretty popular idea, and we like playing the game anyway, so that's half of the battle right there.
Yep.
Don't expect us to win every boss fight like the first time we go in, because that's probably not going to happen, even after playing it like a couple of times. I mean, we're better than we were the first time we played, for sure. But this game is kind of tough.
It doesn't really pull any punches.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so let's get rid of a mage first.
Rock Golem's even, he's not even all that high level. I think he's only like a level 36. That's what level they usually are. I'm a level 61, and I would still struggle a little bit taking him down solo. It would be a bit of a fight. I took down 2 at once, though.
Oh, it wouldn't
So-
work.
What wouldn't work?
That chip, chip, chip thing that I do.
Chip, chip, chip.
Broke. No, wrong one. Ah, got rid of him.
Oh yeah, I forgot to turn it on streamer mode, so I'll probably get claimed because I left the music on. If we do a series, I'll probably have to turn that off. The music. Turn it on streamer mode. It's nice that they've made that, though.
Yeah, but I'm wondering which sound actually gets claimed.
I don't know. I got a couple of Divinity videos claimed, but then they released the claim on them. And I have one claim on one of my Back for Blood videos. I think it was the one with Barroom Blitz.
That one's not surprising.
No.
Crap, it's almost daylight. I need to get these guys dead. 3 dead.
2, 16.
Ah, I hit the wrong keys.
Oops. Oh no! How dare you? How dare you? That's what you get.
We're definitely going to need to come up with repair materials, because my shit's almost broke. Oh, another one of these chests.
So I suggest breaking down anything you find in the camp that is breakdownable,
Yes.
because there's always a chance that it could drop something.
Yeah, Black Aspen the same way. And hello, Kremrick.
There.
I hate the gear level thing.
Would you consider hosting a server for this game for your followers? I think we've talked about a little bit about it. Part of it is enticing in that we would want everybody to play together and have a good time. The other part is not so enticing, and that's being responsible for the server.
Yep.
Because I've seen there's a werewolf, by the way. I could go kill it, but it's really close to daylight, and I don't want to be out here in daylight. Where did the... Oh, it's over there. One of the things that we've noticed, like from Laney hosting servers or Spange hosting servers, is that when somebody has a problem, obviously that is a problem. But then...
Our people returned.
The more people you have on a server, the more people... Oh, look! Look at all that copper. I'll go ahead and take off. Thank you. This lowly little axe. People don't behave on the servers. People have problems connecting or want the settings changed or whatever. And if we're paying for a service, then we have to go through them, which can be a headache, as we've seen with Spange. And if we're not paying for a service, then it's all down to us to do it. In fact, it would all be down to Venom probably to do it, and he still has a day job. So the likelihood of him being available to drop everything and come fix the server if it went down like in the middle of the day or whatever is very unlikely. Oh, I do need to add a V-Rising Discord channel. You're right, Black Asp. Copyright claims are so annoying and kind of stupid if you ask me. I want to say somewhat childish. Well, okay. So, I mean...
Yes and no.
I understand.
I understand both sides of it. It's frustrating from our end, but it would be really frustrating if you're not making money off your shit either, so...
I understand the premise. I think it gets abused dreadfully. And, it's not just a thought. I know that people buy up rights to things or somehow legally loophole their way into being able to claim people's stuff even though they don't really own it and all that kind of stuff. Or they just flat out fraudulently claim and then just assume that nobody's going to look into it. I mean, that kind of stuff happens too, but the system is rife with abuse. I think that there's definitely cause for copyright and for copyright claims to be able to be made, but especially when you're just playing games, I think copyrighting game videos is pretty dumb. I think more and more game companies, though, are not claiming this stuff because they realize that it's actually helping them.
Right. A lot more of them are leaning in on, hey, all these streamers are actually advertising for us.
They're actually advertising for us. However, if there is like copyrighted music, what's that? Dusk Watcher's Ring? I think we already have that. Thank you, Barney.
I might need a replacement ring.
All of this stuff, geez Louise. Specifically referring to game music, yeah. There's a couple, when I was still editing, I don't edit anymore, but when I was still editing, there was a couple of videos that got claimed purely because they contained game music. And I think that's just... If you're the artist, I can understand not wanting people to be able to claim your music as their own or just be able to use it whenever they want to. I guess I understand that, especially if you think as the person who is the creator, but like nobody's going to play my video just to listen to the music. You know what I mean? Right. I guess that's the way I feel about it, is that if they were just going to play my video to listen to the music, I could understand why you'd want to claim it. Or if I was claiming, oh, look, I made this completely original music. and it's all mine and nobody else's, then yeah, I can understand why they'd probably even sue me for it. But like, just playing the video game that the music happens to be in, I know that there's laws about how you can't broadcast stuff and blah blah blah, but those are also very old laws. And I think some of them need perhaps to be relooked at. They probably won't because it makes people lots of money.
Oh yeah.
I can understand listening to music, but nobody is standing in line to get a game music album. Not true. Not true. It's not the game companies so much as the original owners of the music that they license to the game. They should not be allowed to claim it since they have no rights over the game. Depends on what legally took place and what their contract says.
Yeah.
Because the wording of those things is very dependent on whether they are allowed to claim it or not. Once they license it for use in the game, it should not be claimable as it is now part of the unique piece of art. Well, as the game, as like an entity, no, they couldn't. But this is now being broadcast to a bunch of people, which makes it different because copyright law is very confusing. And I mean, I'm not a copyright lawyer, but even I know that, you know, I complain about people squeezing rules and finding loopholes in D&D, but like the legal system is like 10 times worse. If there is a way to work around and find a way to loophole something, they will find it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I personally think that since you actually talk over it, it is transformative enough to constitute fair use. Well, like I said, I had like 2 claims on my divinity stuff, and then they were released. So, I don't know. It also depends on, like I said, it depends on, some people put the claims on there, or they're automatic claims, and then if nobody says anything about it, then they just stay there forever. And that's how some companies make their... Oh, I need another box. That's why I can't put this stuff away. I'll have to put it in the seed box for now. That's how some of these companies make their money, is that they just assume that people aren't going to fight it, and they're not going to look into it, and they're not going to appeal it, because the process is onerous in itself.
Yep.
So they just assume that people aren't going to do it, which is usually what happens, and then they can just make money on it.
What am I after?
Games have music? That's the first audio section of all my games I mute.
Don't mute Doom. What was I after?
I keep wandering around looking for where this stuff goes. I can never remember. And my head feels all fuzzy from allergies. Where's that? There it is. We have these silkworms that we're eventually going to have to use for silk, and they look almost exactly like these thread bobbins. And then I need to chew that up because we have that, right? Research desk. Yeah, we have everything unlocked in the research desk. Dustwatcher's ring is definitely unlocked, so I don't have to worry about chewing it. Okay. Copyright law is dumb. Well, yes and no. Again, if you're the person who has created or invented something, you want your stuff to be protected so somebody can't steal your idea and then make $1 bajillion and you get nothing. So, I mean, I understand it. It's just the way it gets implemented and utilized sometimes is crap. Stone, create some stone. Oh yeah, I probably should harvest stone. Actually, we probably need bones, right? And grave dust so that we can make scourge stones. Is that what we need? Or do we need more cotton? Hello?
We need lots of courage stones. We need lots of cotton. So yes.
Let's see. See, we actually have one of the little bomb throwers. She was out on the mission. I'd kind of like to see her in action. Not gonna lie. Alfred, we need to get you geared. You poor boy. Okay, we've got Scourge Stone still making. Oh god, we have to make Scourge Stones to make the dark silver ingots too? Oh jeez. Quartz. I need to go get quartz because we're almost out of glass. It's not that I don't think it should exist. It just needs a major overhaul and update to the times. Yes, I agree. A lot of our laws need to be rewritten by somebody who's not over 60. Hey. As someone who, you know, isn't exactly a spring chicken anymore.
Yeah.
I understand that it needs to go with the times. There are some people who are very traditionalist and like want to keep things the same, which I kind of understand in a way, but I also understand that some of our laws just don't encompass how technology has moved in the last like 15, 20 years. The internet didn't exist while they were growing up, and they, for the most part, still don't understand it. I don't know. I think there are actually quite a few tech-savvy older folk out there. Most of Congress still prints out their emails to read them. Okay, that's Congress. Okay, you can't equivalent those with regular people that just live day to day. It's not the same.
Besides, we're talking about people, not slime.
Okay, I'm gonna go collect up all of your stuff. But
If anybody's curious about my political affiliations, I don't like politicians, and that pretty much sums it up.
so if you kill one of these, no, get off! That almost killed me because I got stunned in the daylight. Listen, you. Go fight each other. Yes, go fight each other. And maybe a bear.
Well, that and I only got 3 scrolls. It's a new low for me.
Old people are fine. Old politicians, on the other hand.
Old politicians, young politicians, medium politicians.
Yeah, don't mess with us old people. Us old people are fine. But see, politicians are in it for the money. So even if they are savvy, it doesn't pay them to necessarily make good laws that people want and are good for the country. It pays to do what corporations and special interests want. Like, quite literally, pays. Politicians are like diapers. They should be changed frequently and for the same reason. The problem is Congress and the Senate have no term limits. They all fix that problem, yeah.
Well, legal bribery is also an issue. But I suppose you could list off a lot of issues. So, I mean, it's not just one.
It's also not the worst political system in the world.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Definitely not, but I'm still going to gripe. So.
Oh, no, not in the sun, not in the sun. I need to cough. Oh, okay. Eventually, I will get this stuff put away, guys. I keep feeling like I'm just wandering around our castle. I did not organize our castle, by the way. I did at one point, and then it got all rearranged again. And I'm still struggling to remember where everything is. We also have another castle that needs work on it. In fact,
Far more setup for roomed output. Also more setup for crafting.
so this is our second castle. This is much nicer. Look at all the room.
Yeah, it definitely needs more work, but it's there. That for 3 scrolls.
I don't think we really need this simple workbench anymore, do we?
It's a good aesthetic. It's a big enough room that it's not in the way.
Yet. It will be. The alchemy room. The alchemy room actually has the alchemy floor. That is actually... I think there's a couple different patterns that you can choose.
Yep.
So there is the exemplar pattern and the viridis pattern. I think this is the viridis pattern. The green. Need to ditch the electoral college entirely. Okay, we're actually verging off into politics. So we're going to get back into vampires. Vampires, though. Vampires don't need to be elected. Yeah, see, he's only got his coffin over here. I don't have my coffin over here yet.
I was having shortages of grave dust at the time. Oh my god, this is so slow.
There's a servant coffin in there. There's the library study. Ooh. It's actually quite nice. It does have a library floor, I believe. Like I said, I don't think the library floor actually does anything to, like, improve or, like, lessen how much you need, because
once you start actually crafting things.
That still takes 50 and 75 respectively. So apparently there's at least one more bench. And then, of course, there's the paper mill. So I think all of those are supposed to go in the library. Oh, that's gross. And then this doesn't have walls, so I'm not really going to go out there yet. We need to save some unpaved room for my garden. Like quite a large area, actually, I need.
I was thinking about moving the rooms around a little bit anyways.
Need more silver and scourge stone. Scourge stone for days. Oh, it's true. Hashtag facts.
So far, all the scourge stones we're making are going straight into dark silver, which means we can't repair the scourge stone reliant items we have.
So that means that I actually need to go to one of the cemeteries. This place, the Church of the Damned, I think that's pretty... Oh, crap.
What for?
Scourge stones and grave dust and stuff. And stuff.
Scourge stones. Where were we getting them?
Well, you can get them up here at the Church of the Damned.
Oh, I get them occasionally as drops up in the cursed forest at the ancient villages.
Gloomgrave Village, a place for the unwanted. So this is a werewolf town.
Yes.
I actually trolled by there trying to find the Waygate. And I peeked in at night, and I was like, "Oh, that's a bunch of werewolves. That's what that is." Also, I tried to find the Waygate over here, and I've traveled all around this area. This is very
It's up here.
concentrated. Oh my god, this is very concentrated, like city and highly patrolled and stuff. And
Oh yeah.
Venom is saying that the Waygate is all the way up here.
It is. Here, I'll put a marker.
Yeah, all the way up there. Man. Okay, so Bedrock Pass. That's supposed to have lots of gems in it. We've got plenty of gems right now. Scroll. I think that's got a boss in it, so I'm kind of hesitant to go there.
What else do I need for their pair? I need 8 glass as well.
Gem dust, sulfur ore, whetstone, and horses.
Okay, we also have a desperate need for glass.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was going to go quartz hunting.
But we did just hit the 2-hour mark.
Oh, we did? All right, do we want to call it? And then we will highly consider restarting to do a series, because I think everyone would enjoy watching us die over and over again.
We'll discuss on when that series will be, though, because we've already got 2 series going at the moment with, well, 3 technically if you include the Chaos Cruise series. We've got Darkness Falls with us. We've got Darkness Falls with the Chaos Crew, and then we've got your Divinity series. So, yeah. So it'd probably come after one of those.
Or, well, we'll discuss it, and we'll put out some suggestions and tell you guys what we decide. But thank you guys for showing up on a Sunday. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And
definitely a thing.
We don't have any solidified plans with the Chaos Crew for Monday because Spange is on vacation. He is in Spain currently, and I heard like kind of a half question of, "Hey guys, what are we gonna do for Monday?" But like nobody's organized anything, so hopefully we will get to Divinity this coming week on Wednesday, as normal.
Yep. Obviously, last week it was missed because we were sick.
Mm-hmm.
But we are feeling better, hay fever aside, and should be able to get to that. In the Discord we can discuss this game if you want. We can discuss whether or not it should become a series and the details of such. Miso and I will discuss it privately on what we're looking at as far as the series goes and what settings we want to tweak, if any.
Right.
I do prefer the longer day-night cycle, which we've set. It's currently set to a full 2-hour day-night cycle. Maybe you noticed, but as the stream started, it hit nighttime, and just now hit nighttime again. But that does leave for longer days fighting in the daylight. That was a 1-hour cycle. Either way, something like that.
Sorry, I'm showing off my grandma's skin that I have.
But yeah, so yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed what little we had to show, watching me die over and over again. And
we'll definitely do something. I'm assuming we're doing something Monday. What that will be, we're not quite sure yet, but we'll see you then.
All right. Have fun, everybody, and thanks for coming by.